Hey, this is HenchTech, I'm Hugo, and this is the unboxing video for February's ZBOX Killer. Now, in Killer, we know there's going to be something to do with Deadpool, lots of hints towards that. Also hints towards some really cool films like American Psycho and Star Wars in there, so really interested to see how that all works. Now, with ZBOX, there's always some really cool artwork in there, and let's have a look. Yes, once again, they haven't let us down, so we've got Deadpool in there, and we have Boba Fett from Star Wars. Now, Boba Fett is obviously a bounty hunter, so he goes around killing people for money or credits, and Deadpool is, well, he kills lots of people, but the reason for that probably changes from day to day. It depends on his mood, depends on his level of sanity, because he's a crazy guy, but somehow very much lovable as well. Maybe it's to do with breaking the fourth wall. Always talks to you through, breaking a window in a comics, poking his head out, or whatever way it might be, he's somehow communicating with you, which is sort of undone by most comics and franchises within that, Marvel, DC, so on and so forth. Bit unique, very interesting, very lovable somehow, even though he goes killing people. Anyway, looks like it's a really cool box. Already I can see some really cool items in here. Now, first up, let's go with Chucky from Child's Play, which is a really cool sort of horror comedy film. Basically, the premise is some crazy psycho guy, some bad killer, gets like his spirit transported into this doll after he gets killed, and then he goes on a killing spree and gets mashed up quite a bit, as you can see. There's a few Chucky films. Bride of Chucky is this one. So yeah, a few Child's Play films, and I really like them. I think they're really cool, kind of eerie. Even though it's funny, it's kind of eerie because it's a little doll going around trying to kill people. But yeah, really cool to see this. I like it. Very nice. So next up, we'll go for this, which is the Boba Fett mug. Boba Fett helmet mug. Now it says take a break from bounty hunting, which, at the end of the day, when you're going around bounty hunting, just chasing intergalactic bad guys down, it's probably a good idea to have a sit down, have a sip of some tea, a bit of coffee. Why not? Keep yourself refreshed. Now, next up is a t-shirt, and we have Stoddington Eagles. Now, I don't know what the reference is there, unfortunately. I'll have to look it up in the magazine in a minute. But in terms of the t-shirt itself, it's a pretty nice transfer. It's a nice t-shirt anyway. I mean, regardless of the reference, pretty cool. Nice transfer feel. It barely feels like it's a transfer actually. Really nice. Good quality t-shirt as always. So very nice to see. So next up we have what's this? Okay. Right. Okay. So it's a business card. I was thinking, why is there a business card in here? Awesome. Patrick Bateman, Vice President of Pierce & Pierce Mergers and Acquisitions. Now, I don't know if that rings any bells for you, but what that is, that Patrick Bateman is the character that Christian Bale plays in American Psycho. So a nice little subtle reference to American Psycho here. Now, American Psycho, basically what happens is Christian Bale's character by day is a sort of normal office-clad fella, vice president of a company, pretty upstanding citizen kind of thing. By night, gruesome serial killer. Does some freaky stuff as well when he goes around killing people sometimes. This particular scene, you'll probably know what I'm talking about if you've seen it. If not, check it out. But nice subtle little thing, just a plain, business card showing that off. It's nice, something different. You don't see that kind of thing. That's cool. I like that. So next up is it's an alien head from Mars Attacks. Martian's big old brainy head. Yeah, I love Mars Attacks. It's a Tim Burton classic, and yeah, some really big, really famous celebrities in there as well. Some actors, really good film. It's fun. It's kind of stupid, but in a fun, good way. So that's nice to see. And so next up is Marvel True Believers Deadpool #1. Awesome. Now, it's obviously a reprint because to give us the original Deadpool comic would probably be quite costly, but this is nice. So introducing the lethal Deadpool, the mysterious Gideon, and the dynamic Domino. So that's cool. I like that. Definitely worth a read. I've never had a chance to read the original Deadpool, so this is going to be ticking some boxes for me. Cable in there. Cable's a pretty cool character. I like Cable. All right, cool, nice. So next up, we'll avoid that for a second. But next up is nice. It's Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe comic. Awesome. So it says parental advisory, not for kids, because despite the fact you can see everyone screaming here, Deadpool is also holding the Hulk's head. So he's obviously cut off the Hulk's head. I mean, that just shows you the level of awesomeness that is Deadpool. He's got a healing factor, so he can, anyone attacks him, stabs him, blasts him with something, he is quickly able to, rejuvenate and be ready to attack and kill some people. And evidently he does in this. So he kills the Marvel Universe. Obviously goes through killing lots of different Marvel characters. Don't know what they've done to annoy him, but my advice to you would be, don't annoy Deadpool. Not a good idea. I mean, Deadpool, obviously the film is coming out in February. We're in February, so it's out now. But it's I haven't seen it yet. Really hoping to do so soon. Looks really cool. Really, lots of fans have started coming out of the woodworks, and it's because Deadpool's a pretty lovable character. I mean, for me and for most people. Now, at the bottom of the box, it says, "What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss?" I feel like I should know that reference. It sounds quite familiar, but I don't. Darn it. Okay, well, never mind. Going back to the ZBOX magazine, Killer Edition. Now, obviously, this shows off what's in the box and some really interesting bits and pieces. Now, in here we have why Deadpool is the hero that Marvel needs. So obviously going into a bit of depth about Deadpool himself. Look, breaking the fourth wall, going into that a bit more, which is interesting. Also, that's something to do with Hitman. It says wanted, reward for the capture, dead or alive. Hashtag ZBOX challenge. Take a look at that, guys. Worth having a look. I'm sure. Now this is cool. I've seen this a couple of times now. It's the secret soundtrack from Zavi.com, which is basically it's a monthly vinyl subscription offering you a hand-picked soundtrack to your door every month. Now, if you like your vinyl collection, this is the one for you. Check it out immediately. Okay, so the battle this month is between Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger. Now, let me know who you think would win. Pretty sure for me, I reckon Freddy Krueger would win. He can obviously go into people's dreams and make them scare themselves to death, and suck them into beds and stuff, if I remember rightly. Weird stuff, but very cool nonetheless, and he has got more blades. But then, if you think Voorhees will win, you tell me. He's going to plod along after the Krueger, who can dip in and out. I reckon it's Krueger. Anyway, so what's the bounty on your head? Obviously, a little quiz here by the look of things to show how much you would be worth dead or alive, or as a bounty. Some recipes for pies. Okay, so Riek's apple pie. I'm not sure what that one's. Mrs. Lovett's meat pie. The demon butcher of whatever street it is. Can't remember. Now in the box it shows, so it's showing us what's in the box. It's got the Mars Attacks patch, Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe graphic novel, plush figure, Chucky, very nice, yeah. Here we go, the Shining t-shirt. Here's Johnny. Here's Johnny's t-shirt, a tribute to Stubbington Eagles t-shirt worn by Jack Nicholson character in the film The Shining. The perfect tea for eating breakfast. Yeah, that's cool. And then obviously the Star Wars Boba Fett mug, an American Psycho business card, very cool. So a killer lineup, so it goes up to some movies where people die. And on the back of these magazines there's always a hint towards next month. And coming next month is Guardians Alright, so that's obviously Star-Lord's helmet, face, from Guardians of the Galaxy. So I guess Guardians of the Galaxy is going to feature, but so that we're riding the Marvel train again. But also, there's quite a few things that it could be as well. My mind's racing, but I'm not going to say too much because I'll probably end up being wrong. Because there's lots of things that it could be, but really intrigued to see what that might be. Now, if you like this box, if you like the look of this box, I suggest getting your hands on the next one as soon as possible. Go ahead and order it. If you put the HenchTech code in the discount box when you're at checkout, you'll save 10% on your order. Obviously saving the most if you're going for the 12 months subscription. Well worth it in terms of money and in terms of the awesome items that you're going to be getting. Now, obviously, if you like this video, I would very much like it if you hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button, that would be pretty cool. But also check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, because we're all over them. We'd very much like you to let us know what your favourite item is. I'm always intrigued to see what people's favourite items are going to be. It's always something different. You've been watching HenchTech on YouTube. Hopefully see you soon. Thanks very much.